Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It's your host from the most, Griever. As always, let's just get underway with part 23 of the Let's Play for Dragon Age Origins. So, yeah. Let's do this, bitch. Let's do this shit. Return to Ostagar, which of course we've been doing. We're going to try to finish the Return to Ostagar if we can. Now, did I miss any codexes? Premium content wise, recover more items. Codex wise, yeah, we missed a few things. We didn't read History of Soldier's Peak Part 4? Let's see. Apparently we didn't. So, there was one mystery, however, that persisted, and this mystery perplexed even Commander Halwick herself. When Commander Austrian went to his calling in the Deep Roads, he did not have in his hand his sword, Austrian's Might, which we did find, forged for him by Dwarven Smith and presented to him upon the completion of Soldier's Peak. Nor did he pass the sword on to his successor or any other Grey Warden. While some maintained that Austrian had simply destroyed the sword in his dotage, others believed he had stashed it away somewhere in Soldier's Peak. This is how we found it. One young warden claimed that Austrian had once grabbed him by the shoulders, fixed him with an unwavering gaze, and said, "The sword will remind you what it is to be a warden. Speak your oath to me when the shadows come. You must speak the words." What this was supposed to mean was never made clear. Well, we figured it out, didn't we? Because we're awesome. And then notes, we have Avernus's notes. Alright, about the joining. The taint allows us to sense the dark spawn. The longer we survive with the taint in our blood, the more potent it becomes. Unfortunately, this corruption will eventually overwhelm the warden. Over time, it devours both mind and body, leaving nothing. But what if the spread of the corruption could be stopped or contained in some way? What if the warden could become more powerful without having that power kill him? How great would that power be? Would it be enough to stop? See, he initially goes on a good path. He initially does what the hero Ferelden attempts to do eventually, which is to try to prevent the calling altogether for wardens everywhere, which is what the hero Ferelden attempts to do, from what we understand from Dragon Age 3, which makes a lot of sense. But it's funny that he was so close and then put to a halt, you know. Alrighty. Let's see, what if the warden could become... Yeah. The joining ritual is crude. We take it into ourselves the blood of the Darkspawn in the most obvious way. Most die from the corruption immediately. It is, after all, poison. There must be some way to refine the joining, isolate the true power that is found in the Darkspawn blood, and leave behind the evil that kills us. Now that is good research. I can feel the corruption is starting to take its toll on my body. I must not succumb. There is too much work to be done. Through my magic, I've been able to slow its inevitable spread, but not stop it completely. I'm starting to hear things even while awake. A voice, more beautiful than any other, calls me from the depths. In my dreams, I see the Black City, and I am drawn towards it. There's something there, an answer to what the taint is, the taint that we share with the Dark Spawn. All very interesting. Alright, so... I assume, yeah, we can't go back into the Kakari Wilds or anything, so...
No end to these blasted things.
Down and dead like him. Alright, and what of these groups? stabbed right through.
All right, all right.
Okay.
All is well? On my way.
Now it's better than later.
Funnily enough, that. Alright, let's search the crates. Which hold stuff that's, you know, normally like meh, but it's fantastic because it's all dragon bone. But at this point, if it's dragon bone, we don't need it because we have awesome ass shit. Pile of sacks and a genlock, okay. Let's go genlock. Pile of sacks.
Now it's better than later.
There we go. Let's take a quick look here at the wooden crates, and then we're gonna have to move on. How many pieces do I currently have? I have Kaelin's Greaves and Kaelin's Shield. Ironically, Kaelin's Shield is Dragonbone. +1 and chance to avoid missile attacks. While Alistair's current shield is +3 to willpower, +3 to defense, +1 to constitution. Yeah, we're not giving you Kaelin's Shield. That's like the best shield. He's got literally like the best shield in the game. So there's no way we're giving that up. Magi encampment. Duncan's fire. Oh shit. Pile of sacks. Okay, there's stuff over there though. Kaelin's chest. Wait a minute. Merrick's blade. 9.8.
So it's true. He had convinced the forces of Orlais to ally against the Darkspawn.
Empress Celine was merely awaiting his response.
A response that never came, and now never will, thanks to Loghain's treachery.
Never is a long time, Alistair. Give it time, and let cooler heads prevail. There will be peace between us yet.
Well, I hope you live to see it, Wynne.
And I hope the Darkspawn don't.
Okay, so there's information that clearly is upsetting Alistair here. Interesting. Alright, pile of sacks.
Ask away.
Nope. What else we got? There's Duncan's fire. Kennels. Magi encampment. Okay, so there's clearly something happened. Notes. Kaelin's documents, page 1. Wait, 1 of 3, 2 of 3. Return Oscar credits, but I don't see 3 of 3. Okay, 1 of 3. His Majesty King Kaelin of Ferelden, my warden commander ensures me that we face a blight. This thing threatens us both, and we must work together to fight it, lest it devour our all. Our two nations have not had a happy history, but that is all that it is. History is the future that is at stake now. Let us put aside our father's disagreements so that we may secure the future for both our countries. My chevaliers stand ready and will accompany the Grey Wardens of Orlais to Ferelden. At your word, the might of Orlais will march to reinforce the Ferelden forces. Sincerely, Empress Celine I. And part 2. Your Majesty, my men will arrive as soon as possible to bolster your forces. Make her willing, this blight will be ended before it has begun. Kaelin, I beseech you. Wait, this is from Arl Eamon to King Kaelin. My men will arrive as soon as to bolster your forces. Make her willing, the blight will be ended. Kaelin, I beseech you, as your uncle, not to join the Grey Wardens on the field. You cannot afford to take this risk. Ferelden cannot afford it. Let me remind you again that you do not have an heir. Your death, and it pains me to even think of it, would plunge Ferelden into chaos. And yes, perhaps when this is over, you allow me to bring up the subject of your heir. While a son from both the Terran and Mac-Terran lines would unite Ferelden like no other, we must accept the past that this may never be. The Queen approaches her 30th year, and her ability to give you a child lessens with each passing month. I submit to you again that it might be time to put Honora aside. We parted harshly the last time I spoke of this, but it has been a full year since then, and nothing has changed. Please, nephew, consider my words, and Andraste's grace be with you. So, they say that Kaelin was pissed off, or, like, by the sounds of it, Kaelin was pissed off at the notion of, perish the thought, I will not have a child with anyone but Honora. But Loghain's, part of his reason to kill Kaelin was because of his non-devotion, and he was looking at Empress Selene. So, which truth is it? Or did he hide it well? We need the third part. We need that third document. This was the Royal Enclave, of course. Oh. Really? Never understood how a Genlock was able to do that. Saying dwarves can't do magic.
What's in hard? You
I never liked it.
Let's see what you're made of. Got it. I'll get on it. Excellent!
Well together.
All right, all right.
Forgive us, my king. Once we flushed the darkspawn from their holes and bought ourselves some time, we'll be back to see you to the Maker.
Fuck. Desecrating his body. That's just fucking cruel. And the Darkspawn are clearly intelligent enough to know it. Little shits. We kill them all. They're chasing these guys all the way. Fuck all you.
Now, better than later.
Yeah, more like alright, fair enough. How about revival on you? Revival on you. Okay, what the hell is happening? Revival on you.
Let's have at it!
Go.
Do something. Run while you still can.
Oh, it's that asshole. I see.
Show them no mercy.
There we go.
Got it.
Kato said, by the way, keep your manga buzz away from sunlight to minimize page yellowing. Yeah, I don't really mind the page yellowing. It doesn't really bother me. But yeah, it is good advice. Thank you.
Trap right ahead.
Where are their traps? Oh, I see them.
I'll do it. I shall.
And a simple gun lock over here. And if I go this way, I know that that strategist guy, he clearly has a piece of Kalen's armor, doesn't he? Yep. And it's in Dragonbone, of all things. Go figure. Like it should have been. I don't get why that one piece is in Silverite. Everything here is going to be in Silverite and Dragonbone, so it's all going to be worth a lot of money. Unlock over here had something. Kyo said, don't care if it's piss yellow, huh? I mean, not really. Like, things fade and age with time. A lot of my older books look like that, you know. Sometimes, like, if you want it as a collector's item, sure. But if you want to show that you love this thing and you want to show that you've read it 1,000 times, it should be worn. It should look a little chipped and a little beat up, and the spine should be a little bent. That's just the way real readers, you know.
Trap right ahead.
At least that's the way I figure it. Okay, so we survived that onslaught. That was annoying. The tower. There's nothing really here. Only death. Okay. There we go. Oh, really?
You should fly while you can.
You and I have a little tough. You think you're stronger than I am. Boom! Get the fuck down there, dude. Destroyed.
Can I get you a ladder so you
Warlock
can get off my
archers.
back?
That's going.
Push them back. Let's go! That'll teach you. Maker. Excellent. Got it.
Kellen's breastplate, which is still in silver, right? Interesting. Now there is the matter of Kellen's helmet, technically, I suppose. Yeah,
Just die already. Can I get you a ladder so you can
I
get off
tried
my
to be
back?
merciful. Run while you can.
Okay, well, that was weird. Just because it kind of came out of nowhere, you know what I mean? I know that's what shrieks do, but still. And now apparently we still need we go through the whole tower again? I don't remember that. That's interesting if that's the case.
Got it.
Do we actually go through the tower again? Oh, apparently we do.
That's right. Come on.
Fuck, I just sliced down a hole. I love it. Alright, sucker. You wanna play? Here we go, sex kill, huh? And bam. Down like a
No,
bitch.
it's better than later. I'll get on it. Run while you still can.
There we go. Look at the blood that's killing all these dark kills. So good. Cut off his head.
Someone's gonna
Beat his
fall
ass.
down.
Boom. Go after this one. Cut them down. Slaughtering Darkspawn all the way through it. This is just making me feel invigorated and powerful. That's all this is doing.
Make him be praised.
Now's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
And as far as tabbing goes, don't really see much else, to be honest with you. There's a weapon stand, of course.
I'll get on it.
Nug Crusher. Interesting name. Oh, there we go. A text from my wife, I'm assuming. Give me a second here. And... okay, so we're not ending that early because I managed to convince her that yeah, no. I got shit to do. I got gaming to do.
Ugh, down the hole and into the deep. I don't even want to imagine where that leads.
Well, that's where we're going, my man, because that hole wasn't there before, if you recall. Well, it was there. It's how they came up. But now we are going to venture into it. I don't remember any of that, though. Barricaded door.
All right.
Alrighty. So let's... A little trip downward. Into the Darkspawn tunnel. See, I don't remember any of this part, so...
Better than later.
Okay, I didn't do that, but alright.
That's right. Come on. Attack! Excellent. Got it.
There we go. Kato said, have you tried any Brandon Sanderson books like Mistborn or The Way of Kings? The titles sound incredibly good, but no, I have not actually ever heard of such titles. So no, I unfortunately have not.
I'll get on it.
Broken spider. And dead before it realized it had an accident. You know, before we enter here, you're just gonna have to give me a moment because I gotta take a leak first and foremost, and second off, I gotta check this shit. Alright, yeah, so we got probably about a solid hour still to play before my wife is gonna call me away, so. I'll be right back. I'd like to complete Return to Oscar at the very least before the end of the stream. So that means that the DLC, because that would mean the Wrath, the Golem's Wrath or whatever is done. Return to Ostagar would be finished, and then Soldier's Peak would also be finished, and then we've completed all the other main quests, and it would just be down to the Landsmeet, and every quest after that, right? All the side quests, for the most part, would be complete. Alrighty, let's go. So, let's continue. So we can fight some bitches. Rubble. I like rubble. Can I not select the rubble? Very specifically just select the rubble. Oh, that was freaky. You attack already? Jesus. Down the other one. So stupid.
You
It's
should
not
run while you
strategy.
can.
Let's make this quick.
Not a bad strategy. It doesn't work anymore because you guys are so weak.
We are victorious.
You guys got it.
Now's better than later. Got it.
Oh, I see. That's what we're doing, are we? Boom. Boom, baby.
I'll get on it. On you go.
Stab and done. Oh, did they come from behind too? Yeah, they did.
The
Alright.
battle is finished.
Well done, Alistair, for
Alright.
taking up the rear. Which you, I'm sure you're familiar with doing, taking it up the rear. No. Okay, so the Herlock Emissary had nothing of real value. This is like the Elven Ruins from the origin stories. You know, they complain about Dragon Age 2 repeating areas sort of idea, repeating dungeons, which they do, but to be fair, you're also, for the most part, you're in the same area, so it would make no sense, even after a couple of years, for terrain to change. So I never minded that as much, but they never bring up the fact that in Dragon Age 1, they do it a lot. It's not as noticeable, but all the dungeons relatively have the same makeup, just refurbished. Just pointing that out. Because they do it. Like here, for example, this is clearly, the Werewolf Lair, the Elven Ruins of in the Dale Shelf origin story, and Haven, and now here. You know, a couple of added textures, but at the end of the day, still the same ruin idea. Let's see. There we go.
I'll get on it.
Play like that, that's fine. That's cool. Watch this. There we go. Oh, there's a... Oh, okay. Hello.
You should run.
Oh, shit. Oh, wait a minute. No, I didn't like that. Okay, revive me, because that's important.
Your orders.
Very important.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Straight, straight.
You use one of those. You're gonna need. Oh, I was so close to using my greater health potion. No! Oh shit. Okay, I'm probably gonna die. That's gonna be very. Yeah, we're gonna die. That is very annoying. Okay, so is that an ice frost sword? Yes, it is. It is indeed. Well, I made it one. Nothing autosaved that whole time, not even when I went out in the dungeon? I don't know if I want to believe that. Let me just double check that. Load games. Fuck. Shit, so I gotta redo all this. Fuck me. Might not finish this now. God damn it, you son of a fucking whore. Goddamn spiders. I don't get how the spiders are able to knock me down when I have Indominus. It makes no sense. Oh my god. Alright, we really gotta speed blitz this, because this is fucking irritating. God damn it. Like, really? Really? That this far back? You didn't save when I entered a totally new area. Autosave didn't save when I went to a totally new area of the Darkspawn tunnels. Really? That's fucking bullshit. I know it's only this short bit, but I still gotta do it all, right?
Where's the next one? Watching horror as I rip you apart.
Now, better than later.
All right.
Okay, they're down. And alright. Let's keep going.
Ugh, down the hole and into the deep. I don't even
Now,
want to
better than later.
imagine where that leads.
Unfortunately, we have to come out the other side to complete the quest. So, pop up, cheerio. Here we go.
Let's see some blood. Someone's gonna fall and it sure won't be me.
And there we go. So now we're back in the Darkspawn tunnels. I guess I'm gonna have to save. Apparently. Let's see. Delete this save. Delete this save. And then save this save as tunnels. go. You're dead already. Don't you feel good about that? And I see nothing to tab, so we continue on. Kato said, ever since I discovered Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat 2, Ice has been my favorite, spelt wrong, power across all mediums. Is it yours too? No, I like fire and lightning more than ice. But I like fire. Fire, lightning, and ice are probably my 3 favorite elemental powers. Never been an earth guy. Though, to be fair, wind has always been a big thing. But earth and metal was never, like, everything's cool. Like, let's just be real. Everything's cool. But I think I've always been like, if someone were to give me powers tomorrow, it'd either be lightning or wind. And then after lightning or wind, it'd be fire. And then after fire, it'd probably be ice. And then after that, it'd be like earth and metal and water and all that stuff. Like, I would take bending of anything any day, but... Alright, here we go. So this is where we died. We're ready for him. Right? I'm going to recast Haste, because I don't believe that Haste has been really cast. I mean, I respect ice, but if I had to choose one, I'd probably choose lightning, wind, or fire over ice as an elemental choice.
Immediately.
On your guard.
Now we go.
Attack!
Now we go into battle.
Wait a minute, this isn't where we died. It's another spot.
I'll get on it.
Fighting against all the
Can I get you a ladder so
bullshit.
you can get off the back?
Make him be praised.
There we go. I think that's all that. What did Kato say? Kato said, people keep telling me to read Fairy Tale for a Grey full buster, but I'm like, nah, I'm good. Fairy Tale is good. It's not great, but it's good. I could never say that Fairy Tale was a bad manga. It was a good manga. Let's be real. Art, story, characters, all there. It fell off like all long-running manga that go beyond their time do. It has some very bad arcs, and unfortunately, the end was terrible. But once again, you won't find Naruto fans telling you not to read Naruto. They all dismiss the last 150 chapters as trash, but they still say Naruto is good, right? So Dismiss the last 150 chapters of Fairy Tail and read Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is actually very good. The anime is good. The manga is good. Fairy Tail is very good. And Gray is a good character. Urza's a good character. Natsu's a good character. There's a lot of good characters. Kano said, I hear Eden Zero is better. Eden Zero is not better. Mashima's best work was Rave. Rave was his best work. Fairy Tail is better than Eden Zero. Eden Zero is at the bottom. I don't know why people think Eden Zero is so good. See, what Eden Zero does the exact same thing. It's every character and story plotline Mashima did in Rave and in Fairy Tail, and he just does it again in Eden Zero. There's nothing new there. It's just in space with different characters, but it's all the same beats. It's all the same storylines. So I don't get how anybody is actually like interested in Eden Zero. Okay, here we go. Here's the problem. Boom, baby. All you gotta do is kill that one bitch of a spider and you're good to go. Alright, there we go. We killed the bitch of a spider. God damn it. Let's see. We have best adult dating site, and best adult dating site. Cool. Seriously, guys, the best adult dating site. Go for it. I ain't gonna stop you. I hear Through the Grapevine is the best adult dating site. Just out of curiosity, where is Kaylin's documents? 3 of 3. Where do we find it? I didn't receive that. I only got 1 and 2. I didn't get 3. Kalen's chest and Ostergaard. No, I didn't. Wait a minute. So I don't actually get the whole reveal. Well, that's not right. That's not right at all. I'm sure I didn't get that, did I? What are notes? No. Let's see. Didn't get Kalen 3 of 3 Dragon Age. I'm just trying to see why I didn't get it. I don't know how I fucked up. I didn't get the document. Like, it's not here. There's which let me just look it up. Which one is it? Kalen's documents 3 out of 3. What is 3 out of 3? What's the number? Number 218. Characters, books and songs. Yeah, 218 would be a song. What the fuck? Section notes. I didn't get it though. And there's no. What the hell? I didn't get Kalen's document 3 out of 3. It must be a glitch of some sort, but I didn't get it. Oh wait, it's right there. 227. What the hell? Now it appears right there at 227? What the hell? So it appears to have been crumpled and carefully smoothed over and folded again. Kalen, the visit to Ferelden will be postponed indefinitely due to the Darkspawn problem. You understand, of course. Darkspawn have odd time, don't they? Let's deal with them first. Once that is done, we can further discuss a permanent alliance between Orlais and Ferelden. A note written in uncharacteristic familiar tone from Empress Selene to King Kalen. There we go. Now we have it. Now we finally have the reason why Loghain wanted to kill Kalen. He wanted to fuck over his daughter in a way. There's the ogre that killed Kalen. Duncan's sword still inside. Bullshit. You're dead. Kalen's helmet.
There it is. The last of them.
It has been a long day. By the lines around your eye,
Duncan's dagger and Duncan's
yes, I
sword.
dare say you look as old as I.
And if I may say so, milady, you appear to be getting younger by the day.
Be careful who you flirt with, young man. When you wake up beside me tomorrow morning, I'll be back to reminding you of your grandmother.
Beside you.
You heard what I said. It would not be the first time I woke to a younger man in my bed.
Are all women this evil and conniving when they grow old?
Just me, my dear. Just me.
Win is awesome. Okay, so what's going on with that Chainsaw Man reread? The 7 chapters you read? No, I read about 14. Weren't enough. Well, yeah, it was enough for me. Maybe one day when I am bored enough to not watch paint dry or something like that, then I'll reread that. I don't care for that type of art style, guys. Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan, Chainsaw Man, it's also sketchy looking, you know? Like, something about the hair, something about the thing, it's just not... What happened to clean lines? What happened to, like, Kubo lines? Or fucking, or Kenshin lines, or even shoujo lines. Like, everyone wants this sketchy-ass, gothy look to their art, and it's crap. It's not nice. It's not... Well, I'm not saying it's crap, but it's not pleasant to look at. It never was, and I don't think it ever will be. It's not for me. Now that being said, once again, I may one day look into, you know, trying to reread Chainsaw Man, but it is not this day. How's that? And there we go. Ox4Row says hi. Hi, Ox. How you doing? We're gonna cut him down. We're gonna burn him.
Alistair, are you all right?
Oh, they left him here to rot. We need to do something. He was a good man who hoped too much and died too young. He deserves what little honor we can
I'll
afford
pay
to
you to
grant
read
him.
it. How much would you pay me to read Chainsaw Man? Seriously. Ox said, who is your NFL team? Pretty obvious, but Dallas Cowboys. One of the greatest sports franchises in the world and the most expensive sport franchises in the world to date.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Been a Cowboys fan since... Jesus. Been way too long. Who is your NFL team? That was a nice little send-off for our king. At least we managed to retrieve his body and burn him properly. Ox said, dude, no way. Kale said $1 a chapter. How many chapters are there of Chainsaw Man? I am too, says Ox. There we go. How about them Cowboys? Cowboys. Peak. We love our Cowboys. Let's go, Dak. Unfortunately, we have a bye week this week, but we're ready to win. We're ready to win next week. 100%. Okay, so it's over 100 chapters. So, well, how would... I can't turn on Super Chat. And Super Chat doesn't allow me to actually receive an entire dollar. So... I don't know when I can do that. I'll tell you what. When the option presents itself for me to receive money, then I will do a total read-through of Chainsaw Man, each chapter, and you pay me $1. Ox said, I like bi-week. I don't have to stress. I mean, fair point, fair point. But I also, it means that my Sunday is less exciting. Back to digging, there must be something there. Okay. So now we're gonna have to get rid of Alistair's. Unfortunately, the Juggernaut armor, as sexy as it is. Alright, we're gonna have to sell some of the pieces and try to get them Dragon Bone level. Maybe they never become.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods.
So let's see. If we were to get rid of, let's see, Kaelin's Greaves. And Kaelin's helm. And Kaelin's breastplate. Now.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have. I'm sure you'll be pleased.
Now, if I buy back, what are we at here? It's the same, it just... a lot more expensive, apparently. So it didn't change anything by the looks of it. Huh. Well, I knew that. Let's see. Load game. Yeah, we're gonna load game. Let's see. Kato said Cash App. Alright, I'll take your word for it. There's no point in selling that. And then doing all that if I'm not gonna get paid, so. Or if I'm just gonna, you know. Everything's gonna be sold and it's not gonna matter. Cash App. I mean, I don't have a Cash App, but I assume that would work. Okay. Let me say for that. Like I said, be honest, you scared of the Eagles? Eagles are powerful, man. Eagles are probably the strongest team in the league right now. Eagles and the Bills are probably the two toughest teams, but Dak in full form, I think it's a tough match, but I think we win. I think we can. I still have faith that we can beat the Eagles. Kato said, or $5 for each episode of the anime. No, I'll give you. Well, how about both? Because I'll do both. Ox said, you don't like Chainsaw Man? I tried to read Chainsaw Man. I read like 12, 14 chapters of it, and it was not my deal. It was not my thing. I didn't like following a simp that long. I couldn't do it. So, is what it is. Kaylin. And Kaylin's help. go. He's wearing Kalen's armor. And now our main man over here who was wearing Wade's armor, which is also cool. But I think Stan needs to wear some Juggernaut armor because it just looks so much better. Juggernaut. 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 And then Juggernaut. There we go. So we got Juggernaut, Kalen, Warden Commander. Let's go. Doesn't it all look so pretty? Ogren wearing Legion of the Dead. Everything's working out so nicely. Isn't it nice? Let's see. Kato said, since you can't look at the manga art without throwing up. I didn't say that. I just said that I wasn't, not a huge fan. Ox said, so he's a simp the whole time? I thought he would mature. Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. He didn't, he never does. Like, I respect a man going for the titties. Alright? I get it. I simp every day for my wife. Doesn't mean I want to be reminded of my own simpiness every single day. You know what I mean? Like, it's just... At what point do you go, no, listen what, you fucking bitch. I'm not doing it because you were nice to me for 5 seconds. Like, it's just... I didn't care for it. Here's a 16-year-old boy. Of course he's a simp. Once again, I was a 16-year-old boy once upon a time. I get being horny. But I also get the idea of jacking off and then telling her where to shove it. You know? Ox said, my scary teams are Eagles and 49ers. 49ers are also pretty scary. But I got Bills over 49ers is scary. Kato said it's more of an adult taking advantage of a naive, abused child type of thing. Which I'm supposed to read that and enjoy it. I'm supposed to read an adult female taking advantage. Listen, I'm already dealing with that in my real life, and I'm going to tell you exactly... I'm not going to tell you exactly what I'd like to do to a certain woman that's making my life a living hell in the workforce, that I would love to go back to 1920 and show her what exactly happens to a woman who fucking talks back to a man. I want to go back to some primal fucking shit with that bitch. But, see, that's the thing. I'm new. So that kind of, I don't like that kind of idea. So we have an abuser of a woman who's never going to get the shit slapped out of her because she's a woman. No guy's ever going to hit her. Like, no. No, I don't care for it. I don't like any of the characters that I read. I just, and the world was fine, but the art was like meh. As I said, it just wasn't my thing. As I said, I will read it if you guys really want me to. I will read it. For $1 a chapter? Sure, why not? Let's see. Is that my experience? Oh, it is. Son of a bitch. Never noticed that. So we are going to have to go buy a lot more elf fruit before this is over to make sure that we get the full amount. But we did finish Return to Ostagar, which is nice. Ox said I was just saying in the NFC. Oh, in the NFC. Yeah, if I had NFC, I'd be worried about, yeah, 49ers, Eagles, Giants, and Vikings. We already beat the Giants, but the Giants are strong somehow this year when they weren't supposed to be. Vikings are strong. And 49ers deserve a better record than what they've got. They have a very strong team. Alright, so do we really start this shit right now?
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
So we've done our DLC to completion.
We've been waiting for you, Warden.
Something is coming.
A bit more dying, please.
Someone's gonna fall and it sure won't be me! How about you? Right!
Who's casting spells on my ass? Dwarf rebels, eh? Must be people that don't like the fact that I'm trying to fight a blight. Which I really don't understand. Dwarf rebels, like, what's their end game? If you don't like the blight, leave. I'm not forcing you to fight. I'm saying that it's gonna overcome everybody. Huh. Weird encounter there. Never encountered that one, but yeah. Ox said, yeah, the NFC is so wide open. Can't wait to play the Vikings. When we play the Vikings, we'll have a interesting setup. Now that we got Dakbat, like,
with you and
Cooper
him
Rush did a
anyway?
good job.
Dare I ask?
Him? Him who? Is this supposed to mean something to me?
You know exactly who I'm talking about, Mr. Let's Make Kissy Faces over there.
My. You are jealous, aren't you? Did I take your favorite Grey Warden away from you?
What? I'm not jealous. I'm horrified.
Those blushing cheeks of yours tell a different tale.
These blushing cheeks are terrified that you'll suck all the blood out of them once you're finished with him.
If I feel the need to suck on anything of yours, Alistair, you'll be the first to know.
Jesus.
Was so not what I meant.
Perhaps we should go and tell him together about your touching concerns. Perhaps he'll pay more attention to you if you ask nicely.
Uh-huh. I think we're done here.
Damn.
Done before you started, in fact.
Damn, all that sexual attention is crazy. Alright, we'll be right back, guys. I just want to refill the beer tank and take a leak. But really quick, Kato said one of your superiors at work giving you shit. Once again, not exactly a superior, more of an employer, more of a customer. But one of the heads, see, we have a contract, and suffice to say, I don't want to get into too many details. My boss is not the problem. But we're a company, and we have a contract. And one of the people in charge of the contract is the problem, giving us shit. Taking away things that they shouldn't be under the guise of rules, and basically making our job a lot more difficult. So, and we have a meeting on Tuesday to try to rectify the situation. And honestly, it's been going on for 5 years with every fucking turn, every single little privilege or little bit of like favoritism, as she would call it, that we get. It's one step forward and 2 steps back. You know what I mean? And it's just inconvenience. It's inconvenience, and it's bullshit, and I don't want to get into it because it's only going to make me mad again, and I'm going to, you know, I've never wished COVID killed someone more than fucking that. But anyways, Because if she was out of our hair, we wouldn't have a problem. We would be stress-free for a couple of years without her at the helm, sort of idea. So, I don't generally wish death on anybody, but I don't see her retiring or moving on anytime soon. So, if she got really sick, it wouldn't fucking bother me, you know. She's made our lives that stressful, and that many weekends of boiling over and worried about our jobs and all that stuff. She's caused so much stress and heartache in myself and the rest of the employees of this company's lives that we would probably throw a party if she died. So, yeah. But anyways, we will be right back. Okay, I'm back. And this is probably the last run that we're going to do for today. But we'll have to wait and see. Checking it in with my wife. What did my wife want? She's going to try to find something to watch, apparently. So, let's see. So, Ox says, what's better, anime or football? That's two totally different animals, to be fair. That's two totally different animals. You can't really compare the two. I mean, I grew up with football and anime, so there's no real way to, you know.
They're working hard to make an
They both make me angry. They both make me happy.
Our armaments will be
Hard
superior
to
to
say.
anything else you find on the battlefield. I am no merchant, but I have plenty that you may need.
Alright, let's go. So, let's sell some shit first and foremost. Yeah, we're not gonna need those. Some flasks, a little bit of death root. There's one dagger. We have to keep that one. Duncan's sword and Merrick's blade we gotta keep for sure. Give him the family sword. Yeah, Duncan's dagger. Yeah, we gotta keep like all this shit. Merrick's blade, I can't believe it's only red steel, but I don't think it goes beyond red steel. I don't think you can make it any better, because Duncan's sword is dragon bone at 11. This is 9.8. You'd think that Merrick's blade of all things could get better, but anyway, we get rid of that. Ox said, "Oh my God, same. Are you from Texas then?" No, I'm British Canadian. I was born in Nova Scotia, Canada, to a British father and a Canadian mother. I have the only tie to America I have is the fact that my oh, those sound really good, but we're gonna get rid of them. Is that my wife is born to an El Salvadorian and Guatemalan, but born in California in America, and I'm married to her, so that's my only real connection to America. There we go. We got rid of some stuff anyways, right? And now we can buy ourselves the elf fruit we need, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. So now we have enough elf fruit to give away a few times at least. Let's make ourselves strong as shit. I want to be as strong as fuck when it comes to awakening. Leaving nothing to chance. Ox said, "Oh, that sounds cool." Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I learned how to spell properly, which is nice, and most people don't know how to use the letter U in the West, but so I learned how to spell properly from my father. So that's always a nice bonus, right? Let's see, alright. Let's buy crates. Let's see. Turn in crafting materials for the dalish. Let's go. Turn in all deep mushrooms. Let's get rid of the deep mushrooms. See, give all elf fruits.
We will make good use of what you have brought us.
Alright, just in case. Give all elf fruits. Let's see. So it's at that level, right? So let's see. Give all efforts. Right, so now if I give 2, it should level me up, right? 1 and 2. Yep, okay, good to know. So strength, let's add it to the strength. Add all to that beautiful strength. And then, sure, we'll add combat tactics, why not? As far as another specialization goes, I guess you could add to the warrior, I guess. Weapon and shield, archery. Melee archer, I guess, I don't know. At this point, we don't need any, it's just nice to have the level ups. Let's see. Kaz said, "Look on the bright side. You're soon getting a $1 for every chapter of One Punch Man soon." I mean, yeah, I suppose I am. That's fun. Kaz said, "Do you like my heroes art?" No, not really. It's not my cup of tea. Is it good art? Once again, I want to reiterate that it doesn't mean that the art style or the art is bad. It's not. It's just not my cup of tea. My preferred art style is Kubo. I love Bleach's art style. I think it's the epitome. I think it's fantastic. I like the Zelda manga, that art style. I like the Pokemon manga that I'm currently reading, the fan art. That is amazing. Seven Deadly Sins has a great an art that I really enjoy. Food Wars, Shogeki no Soma. There's another great art style. There's a lot of art styles. Currently, I haven't encountered a new art style since Shogeki no Soma that I liked in Jump.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Let's see. Give all efforts. Alright. Just for the Dalish, give all efforts. Alright. Just for the Dalish, give all efforts. Just for the Dalish, give all efforts. And a final, give all efforts. Okay, we're halfway to another level now. How many efforts do we have left? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we gotta give away 1 or 2 more. Give all elf fruits and give all elf fruits. The rest we'll have for more potions. But now we're halfway to another level, and we are already level 21, which I believe the maximum level achievable before awakening is 25. So we're doing quite well. Ox said, do you need 1,000 subs for Super Chat? I know you need 1,000 subs to start monetizing. I don't know about Super Chat. I don't know if Super Chat comes with monetization. I would imagine it does. So, probably. I recently hit 900. It's been very slow this quarter. I reached 800 pretty quick, like from 600 to 700 to 800 was quite quick, and then here from 800 to 900 was quite slow, and I don't seem to be gaining much in the way of subscribers. View count keeps going up, but subscriber count goes down, so I'm not sure.
Indeed.
Alright, let's take... Yeah, no, not right now. Let's take you,
Yes.
and you.
Yes.
Alright, so I believe... This is really quick. Yeah, none of that we can do. I think we've pretty much covered everything, so we basically need to go to...
Got it.
Morgan,
Indeed.
Liliana, and Wynn.
Yes.
And we're gonna go to Red Cliff Castle. Because we gotta call for the Landsmeet.
No end to these blasted things. Now, better than later.
Ruling saves of dignity.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off
Oh,
my back?
boom. And down. An ogre. Boom, baby.
You get no mercy from me!
Boom, boom. And down goes the ogre. Another one bites the dust. Do. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Kev said, I think you might like Gachi Katua's art style. Don't even know who that is. Currently at 30 or so chapters.
Now's better
Should
than
maybe
later.
replace Ayakashi Triangle with... No, I'm not replacing a series I follow. That's weak sauce. Which, by the way, that is an art style I absolutely love. Even if the story's only a solid 5 out of 10, the art style is exactly what I'm after. Solid. Just solid character models, not in this weird, sketchy look. I don't know how to describe it, but they've been doing it a long time, and it's weird. Morgan. Alright, we gotta level up some people, apparently. So, let's go. Alright, magic. Let's get that to 50. Willpower, we'll jump over to there. Let's up the herbalism. And then as far as magic goes, let's add blizzard to the repertoire. And we have crushing prison and all that. Let's add sleep. And waking nightmare. Sure.
At your service.
Jesus. Alright. Kato said because it's trash. But it's not trash. It's an average manga at best with overarching like some Ayakashi Triangle is like a meh manga, but the art is solid. And that cannot be denied as far as I'm concerned. And Win, we need you to level up, and you're gonna go magic. Kato said, check out Gachi Katatu when you get the chance. The hell is this shit? Images. Okay, that shit looks a little demonic. Yeah, no, that looks like My Hero Academia. I'm not that interested. It's like trying to be serious My Hero Academia. It's weird. Once again, that's just from one simple like check. So once again, you can take that with a grain of salt, of course. But yeah, just in general, no, it's not my thing. I was just on a quick Google search, checking it out, as you requested, but no. That's some My Hero Academia level shit. Like, what happened to people being able to draw, like, I don't know, not like that? Because in anime, it's never drawn, it's always done different. Like, animes of this look always better than the manga, which is weird to me because I always thought that manga looked better than anime. Up until, like, the recent years, and now all of a sudden it's just not. I don't know what happened.
I understand you've acquired all the allies you could. That's good. We can call the Landsmeet if you are ready. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me. Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us.
Let's go.
Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon. Logain, this is an honor that the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The Blight is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies.
And there's Rendon. Oh, Rendon Howe. It's me standing right there looking him dead in the fucking eye. Considering Oscar, perhaps we need a better general.
Ah, the Grey Warden recruit. I thought we might meet again. You have my sympathies on what happened to your order. It is unfortunate that they chose to turn against Ferelden.
Yeah, you're gonna... Yeah, okay. Kev said, do you prefer Kubo's art over Murata? 110%. Murata's art is superior in shading and detail and in quality. 100%. I'm never going to deny that. Murata is a fantastic... His art is wow. But as far as character models go, no. I would prefer my anime and manga to be drawn by Kubo every day. Every day. I would hire Kubo to draw my manga. Any idea I would have, I would have Kubo draw it, not Murata. His art style isn't my cup of tea. The realism and the detail and the backgrounds and all that shit is second to almost none. It's fantastic. But it's not my style. I don't really... It's good, and I don't mind it, but I don't love it. What I do love is Kengan style. I like Kubo's style. I like whoever draws Zelda's style. Those are the styles I like. They're my favorite styles, and I would always want someone to draw it. If I were to pick one person to draw it, you know. I don't accept the sympathies of deserters and regicides.
You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason for anyone. There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the Landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine and Terran of Highever?
And current Arl of Denerim, after Urien's unfortunate fate at Ostagar. Truly, it is an embarrassment of riches.
Enjoy your moment, it will end soon enough.
You are either very bold or very stupid to threaten the Ten before witnesses.
Enough, Carthrian. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight, with your selfish ambitions to the throne.
If you truly want to save this land, stand with us.
I should put my faith in untried foreign hands. Do you think I'm blind?
I'm not foreign.
Cailan depended on the Grey Warden's prowess against the Darkspawn, and look how well that ended. Let us speak of
fucking
reality
piece of
rather
shit.
than tall tales. Stories will not save us.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Logain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this blight.
Oh, is that all I have to do? No pressure.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
You know what? I read Stolen Throne, and you were justified,
well,
but
that
piece of
was
shit.
bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon. My sister married King Merrick while he was still in exile. At that time, he and Loghain were inseparable. The wild prince who'd never seen the inside of a castle, and the farmer's son. When Loghain joined Merrick's rebels, he was just a raw-boned boy, but he got on one knee to swear that he would see Ferelden free or die trying. He made us a free people once more. You can't know what it was like to grow up as a vassal in your own land, while poncy little Orlesians minced around in their silks. I would never have believed he would do anything but what was best for Ferelden. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around, and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
Alright, we have to do the Landsmeet shit. This is very political. This is the part of the game that I sort of dreaded, because we're going to be here for a bit, I feel. No easy way for that to go. Tells a story you may call the Landsmeet with his goal of wrestling power from Loghain. Let's go. So we finished creatures. We nearly finished characters, but I don't get what that final character is supposed to be. Anyways, the point of the matter is that we got quite a few codexes. We did pretty well. All right, so let us see. Ooh, maids. You know how much I love maids. And what's Shale doing over here?
Ah, I see it found some of the crystals that I told it about. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is. It must be the vertical pattern it put them in. Did it know to do that? It must have. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak.
Oh, well, isn't that nice? We helped Shale improve.
Everything in here appears to be breakable. It seems most impractical.
Jesus. I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
Okay. Cool, well, we made Shale happy. What else we got? Who's this?
Excuse me, I have to dust the Isle's sitting room.
From dinner?
No, I'm from Redcliffe. Lady Isolde.
Oh, what's with the high ears?
I've family here, though. I beg your pardon, sir, but I really can't be seen standing about. The housekeeper will have my head. Good day.
What's with the big ears? We never got that, like, I like them, because I always thought big ears on elves should be the thing. They should always be the Hylian level ears, but that's interesting. I don't remember it ever being like that before. Okay, where the hell even are we? Estate exit. Alright, let's continue on. There's Al Eamon.
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable. Good, because it's likely to be your last rest for a while. This is Elena. She's...
I am Queen Enora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
The Queen. She is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer.
Is this an Elysian fucking elf? Or what's the deal here?
So she goes to how? A visit from the Queen to the new Isle of Denrum is only a matter of courtesy. And she demands answers.
That's crazy. How is a lunatic?
He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room. I think her life is in danger. I heard Hal say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Arl Eamon.
Chaos said, I feel like Murata's style is excellent, just wish he would draw something else. Once again, I think his style is fine, but his character models are not my thing. Maybe, once again, I would like to, like, challenge, I'd like to see Murata draw... You know what would be a nice change of pace? Tell Murata to draw, not in any particular style, just draw. Don't say One Punch Man style, but just draw Luffy, Naruto, Ichigo, Goku. Draw the 4, right? Draw the 4. And then see how his style actually adds up. You know what I mean? So I've seen Goku drawn in 1,000 styles. And some of them I would totally watch just as much as Akira Toriyama's style. So I'd be curious if he was outside of one's influence, how would he draw these characters that already exist? Right? I'd be curious. Because I currently don't like his body models. I don't like them. I don't like his character model style. Keo said, and if he did happen to draw another series, I would pray to God no redraws. Yeah, but that's on Murata, man. Like, I wouldn't read another Murata series. I don't think I ever will. Kato said, when I read 2 versions of Saitama versus Genos years ago, I was like, the first fight you drew was better. Yeah. Well, not even that. Just all the retcons and the redos and the redraws. It's just like, yeah. No, I hate the integrity. I actually don't care for Murata as a mangaka or artist. I think he's taking advantage of yeah, no, I don't want to get into it. I don't like Murata. And then he kept doing it for every fight. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
We may have no choice but to trust Honora. The Queen is well loved. If Loghain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
I have some uniforms. I'll hire so many new girls every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to House Estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
So now apparently we have to rescue
I'm glad you decided to help. With Honora's knowledge, we have a far better chance against Loghain. From Erlena's story, he turned against her first. If he truly intends to sacrifice her, I think it will be strong motivation to break the parental bonds. In any event, I would far rather have the opportunity to
I've never experienced that in any series before. Exactly. It's unprecedented. It's annoying. It's not good for the readers, the community, or anybody. And its integrity is fucking in the toilet. Because all it's doing, what it's doing, is not only insulting the community and fans as a whole, even though the fans are too blind to see it, but it's also shitting on all the mangaka who tirelessly work 20 hours a day every day, weeks on end, to get out a weekly chapter and stuff, just for this asshole to say hiatus for 2 months and then Then after 2 months come back. Well, I'm releasing a chapter, but it's not a real chapter. I'm redrawing something that's already fine. You know, like the integrity, it's just adding insult to injury, I think, and it's shitting on that I believe should change. The industry has a huge problem and a flaw, but Murata is basically giving the middle finger to all the mangakas that do have health issues and do lose family and have no social life and all that stuff by pulling these stunts. It's not bravado, it's insulting. Because mangakas to this day still suffer to produce better series than One Punch Man, and he's insulting them by doing it. I feel like he has zero integrity. Maybe he doesn't realize what he's doing, but if he doesn't, he's a fucking moron. So.
No more easily than without you there. There will be none to see it, save those who are already loyal to Loghain. And given your reputation, Warden, I think Loghain knows it's safer to carry out his plots far from where you can disrupt them.
Mm-hmm.
She and Kaelin were promised as children and practically raised together. She was a smart child, knew how to listen, and how to blink those big blue eyes and get anything she wanted. Her mother's looks, her father's brains, and the best tutoring Merrick's money could buy. It's a potent combination. She's obviously more than a maidservant, but I imagine it's useful for Honora to have a trusted attendant who can move more freely than she herself. And consider what aid she and the Queen might be to us. If Honora has truly turned against her father, she becomes the one thing we lack. Someone with a true understanding of Loghain's plans and allies. With her guidance, we can form a far more successful strategy against him.
Yeah, fair point.
As you like. My palace is your palace.
Cool. Alright, well, we're almost at the 2-hour mark, guys, and I think we ended here before we actually truly begin the Landsmeet. We finished Return to Ostagar. We're done all the DLC. We did all our leveling and all that fun jazz. And I think we're basically here at the final stretch because we got to do the Landsmeet. We got to confront Loghain. We got to do all that bullshit. That's probably going to take at least a stream, if not more. And then we're going to be into the final battle. So I feel like right now is a good time to end it at the 2-hour mark before we get into the politics of everything. Because this part is interesting, but it's heavy dialogue. It's going to be a little boring in some places. So, yeah. So anyways, I'm going to save this right here as politics. And we'll have to see you guys again. Thank you very much to Ox, Kato, and anybody else who happened to jump in the stream. Apparently XXX did. Very happy to see you here. Saying the best adulting dating site, right? But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys back here next time. Like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good one. Bye-bye.